Well, it looks like we're going to have to wait up for a lot of games to come out after all these delays. Oh well, at least we can fly around being a Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Sorry, I gotta go beat up Frieza so I can get you the latest in gaming news. Be right back. What is going on, my fellow New Hanes? I'm Jolly K, and welcome to episode 38 of Free to Play, the gaming news show brought to you after all the 7 of the Dragon Balls have been collected. In this week's news, a handful of games have been delayed, a whole bunch of Nintendo news, and could we be finally seeing a brand new entry in the Prince of Persia series? Find out all the latest news and so much more in this week's episode, but before we begin, if you love gaming related content as much as we love Dragon Ball, then why not consider hitting the subscribe button and spirit bombing the bell icon so you don't miss a single video. Neo Air, your gaming portal. For our first bit of news, Capcom have confirmed they are bringing the Resident Evil 3 remake to PS4, Xbox One and PC in April. Not only will this game come with better graphics and sound quality, but will come with Resident Evil spin-off game Project Resistance. Project Resistance was originally a separate game where you must survive hordes of zombies, whilst another player lays down traps to stop your survival. Resident Evil 3 and Project Resistance releases on the 3rd of April. We could be getting a sequel to the Order 1886, which is set to appear on the PlayStation 5. According to a post on NeoGAF by the user Osiris Black, they claim to have seen the gameplay trailer and describes it in great detail. Although there is no concrete evidence to support this, there is a rumour that Sony are planning to host their own PlayStation 5 announcement event sometime next month. Perhaps we will see it then. Nintendo have just launched their very own theme park in Japan called Super Nintendo World. This new theme park is dedicated to all things Mario, including a ride based on Mario Kart. Super Nintendo World opens at Universal Studios in Japan first, but will arrive in other Universal Studios in the coming months. Super Nintendo World was created just in time for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, where Mario will be used as a mascot for the 2020 Olympics. Also, there is an awesome song released by Charlie XCX and Galantis called We Are Born to Play. You should totally check it out on YouTube or Spotify. Speaking of Spotify, just quickly, did you know we have a gaming podcast that comes out weekly on Spotify? We teamed up with our good friends over at Good Kent Gaming to talk about all the latest in gaming news in depth and share our thoughts on the things happening in the gaming world. To check it out, type in Party Chat AUS into Spotify or simply click the link below. In other Nintendo related news, could the Bioshock games be heading to the Switch? All 3 of the Bioshock games have randomly appeared on the Taiwanese Gaming's rating board. There is a rating for all 3 games and ratings for each game individually. This isn't the first time the Taiwanese Games rating board has leaked a game title, with the latest leak relating to a Metro Redux supposedly coming to the Nintendo Switch as well. Super Smash Bros. Is crossing over with Studio MDHR to bring you a costume based on Cuphead. That's right, you can dress your Mii Fighter as Cuphead from the cult classic, Cuphead. Get ready to smash some ugly mugs in Super Smash Bros. CD Projekt Red have announced that Cyberpunk 2077 has unfortunately been pushed back to September due to needing more polish to the game. But don't worry, it is playable, just needs more fine tuning. CD Projekt Red isn't the only game to be delayed this year. Marvel's Avengers, The Last of Us 2 and Final Fantasy VII Remake have also been pushed back to later on in the year. Avengers will also be in September, and Final Fantasy VII Remake will come out on April 10th. The Last of Us Part 2 was due to come out next month, but will now come out on the 29th of May. But what do you think? Is it a good or a bad thing the game is getting delayed? Let us know in the comment section down below. Twisting back the sands of time, and does anyone remember how great the original Prince of Persia games were? Well, it looks like it's time for the prince to reclaim his throne. In a recent post on Reddit by the user Donato Andrea, they claimed they were contacted by someone who used to work at Ubisoft. The staff members supposedly gave them insider information with the news that the Prince of Persia game has been in development for quite some time. They also mentioned that this new title will be called Prince of Persia Dark Babylon and will be set between Prince of Persia Warrior Within and Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones, but in a different version of Babylon. The main antagonist is a dark version of the prince that comes in a different timeline, similar to, the Dahaka storyline in The Two Thrones. The game will be shown off at PlayStation's event in February, and it will be slated for an early 2021 release window. Another user has also mentioned Prince of Persia before, as well as a soft reboot of Splinter Cell. The user Daniel Bryan 2 claimed that he saw a 50-second sizzle reel at a Ubisoft event in Serbia. But as all rumours, take it with a grain of sand, the sands of time, as time will only tell. What? I'm allowed to make bad jokes once in a while, okay? And just like that, another beautiful episode of Free to Play is done and dusted. If you like this episode, why not give it a great big thumbs up and share it with your friends, your family, your cat, your dog, your drug dealer. Hey, okay, I don't know what your life is like. Anyway, this is Charlie K, Gamers Unite, and we will see you on the next level.